Good afternoon, YouTubers. This is your zip code Farik, Matt Shaini, here in the 92805 in sunny Southern California. Yes, I'm back home from my field office where I did my last video. Today's zip code is 68123 in the state of Nebraska, which is dead center in the middle of the United States. You look at it on a map, it's that half carved thing with a handle on it, kind of jagged edges because of the Missouri River on its eastern border. And that is where the 68123 is. It covers a city called Bellevue, which is the oldest continuous town in the state of Nebraska, predating statehood, and also the settlement of La Platte and part of Offutt Air Force Base. 68123 has a population of 32,945, or about half of Bellevue's population of 64,176 per the 2020 census. It's a suburb of Omaha, which is the largest city, and it is the third largest city in the state after Omaha and Lincoln, the capital, and it's the fourth largest city during football season because Cornhusker Stadium would be third. Seriously. 68123, however, is, even though it is the fifth out of 581 zip codes in Nebraska for population, it's still low density because it's 23 square miles. So those 32,945 people have plenty of room to spread out. If you look at the first three digits of the zip code, 681, they're different than the original zip code for Bellevue, which is 68005. So apparently, and the other four zip codes that serve Bellevue, as well as those two I just mentioned, start with 681, which are Omaha area zip codes. Zip code delivery points, they don't really make them with cities in mind per se. They make them with delivery efficiency in view, and sometimes that crosses city, county, and even state lines at times. This is one of those times where 68123, it doesn't really cross into Omaha, but it is 681 does serve the Omaha area. As I said, Bellevue is the oldest continuous settlement of European Americans in Nebraska. It's on the Missouri River, as is Omaha, and it's the place of the first white settlement. It was settled in the 1830s and became a city in 1855, 12 years before Nebraska became a state in 1867. The Air Force Base opening up in the early part of the 1900s was a big deal. It's known as Offutt Air Force Base. And in fact, Offutt was the place where the Enola Gay and also Little Boy and Fat Man planes were made and assembled. These were the planes that bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki and effectively ended World War II. They were made right here in the area. Also, staying with the airplane theme, the actor Robert Hayes went to high school here in Bellevue, spent his teenage years here in the city. He was most known for being the lead actor in the Airplane series. He was played the pilot the pilot of the airplane. If you remember that night over, or the afternoon over Macho Grande, that's Robert Hayes. And he also played in Homeward Bound, The Incredible Adventure, and also the lead role in Take This Job and Shove It. So those are some of the things that Bellevue is famous for. The Air Force Base and Robert Hayes. And I suspect Robert Hayes has something to do with the Air Force Base too, because reading up on him, it says he also went to school in Izmir, Turkey for 7th grade, and was born in Bethesda, and that's a fairly highly military government area too, Bethesda, Maryland. So anyway, 68123 Bellevue, Nebraska. If you hit subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you, especially if you're from the area. We're born here, live here, still live here, or have ties somehow. We'll be glad to hear from you. Have a good day.